But we can't say that because it might trigger people.
Why? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to trigger people out here.
Oh my gosh. You're listening to the M-Word podcast.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone. I hope everyone's doing well today.
Yeah. How is everyone?
Good. How are you? Oh, are you talking to the audience?
Yeah, but they can't respond,
Yeah, I
so I
know.
suppose I have to talk to you.
Okay.
I must.
Wow. I'm
Just
good.
kidding.
How are you? How are you?
What's your problem today?
I don't know. I'm just
Tired.
Yeah, when I'm tired, I do
Same.
dumb stuff.
No, we're good. We're good.
This is a special episode, guys.
It is our first of many
Minisodes.
minisodes.
And what that means, it's an episode that is mini.
Mini.
So, yeah, a special episode for you guys where we talk about people's dilemmas, people's stories,
Experiences.
complaints,
Complaints.
advice, questions, everything.
Everything.
And everything.
It doesn't even have to be questions about mental. Well, I mean, it would be good if it was about mental health,
Mental
but
health would be good.
it can be questions about us, questions about life.
Questions
Any.
about the existence of us as human beings. Okay.
Okay.
So we've got 2 dilemmas. Can you imagine? I didn't even think anyone would send any in, actually. So,
well,
I'm very, very surprised, and thank you for sending, whoever you are, my anonymous friends.
obviously
Confidential.
confidentiality.
We will not say your
Everything
names.
is anonymous.
Yeah.
Yep.
So should we get cracking?
Yes.
Okay, let
Get
me
it
get
started.
the first dilemma out. Okay, let me read it out. Hi, I love the pod and the awareness it's bringing to mental health issues around the world. Oh, thank
We
you.
love you too.
We love you too. That's cute. I hope it continues to grow. God bless you. Oh,
That's nice.
God bless you. Okay, on to my dilemma. I'm a 3rd year uni student and my girl is in 2nd year. Okay. We've been together for over just a year now and we see each other often as we go to the same university and have a good time together and have good banter. However, I've started to notice problems in the past 3 months. All she does is insult other people and be negative. And she's become untrustworthy and has even accused me of cheating. Even though we see each other every day. She's becoming distant and started picking up habits like drinking and smoking by herself,
Uh-oh.
which she didn't do in the early stages of the relationship. I spoke to her about this and she's adamant that she's always been this way. So adamant that I feel as if I was to dig even further, it would cause more arguments between us, which I don't want because it drains me out.
Damn.
Her best friend told me that she's having family issues, which makes me wonder why she's told her, but not me, her actual boyfriend.
I wouldn't take that. No, I'm joking.
I'm worried now and feel like I'm pulling away. I want this to work, but I don't know how to deal with this sudden mental shift. Please tell me what I can do to help her to be more open. Wow, this is a real dilemma.
Right in the deep end there. Didn't even baby us into...
Well, thank you for sharing your experience
Yes.
with us. And
Thank you.
it sounds really, really difficult, actually. So, what do you think, Kim? So, basically, his girlfriend's become more negative in the last 3 months. And she's, like, being rude and insulting people. Drinking now. Is she taking drugs?
Yeah.
Drinking and smoking. Just bad habits that she's picking up. And then, obviously, her friend told the boyfriend, like, could be family
What,
issues.
is her friend, like... Is she close to her friend?
Probably like a best friend. She probably told her best friend what was going on.
Closer than, like, known her and been closer to her
I
boyfriend?
don't know,
or...
actually.
Well, I suppose that doesn't really matter
It doesn't
too
really
much.
matter, yeah. Oh, her best friend.
Okay. Oh, okay. This one's a tough one because we all know that it's very difficult to open up about certain things to certain people. And as much, I think the expectation is that you open up to your partner. And in most times, I think that it should be that way. But there's some things that might be easier to open up to another person.
True.
So for a girl, me for example, if I went through a certain trauma, if something happened within the family, I'd be comfortable speaking to my sisters or like my best girlfriend, and then maybe opening up and then telling my partner.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on the nature of whatever she is
going on.
dealing
We don't
with,
really know.
because because it's different. If it's like, heaven forbid, if it was anything like, you know what I mean, like in that nature where there was a crime inflicted against her, I don't know.
Something really deep, basically.
Yeah. You'd want to. I don't know. Well, that was a tough one.
Tough one. I think he said that her behavior has been changing, and now she's like drinking, but the girlfriend's saying how she's always been like that. But I guess it's just exacerbating. So maybe she was drinking before, but he didn't notice. Maybe he doesn't actually know her. I don't know.
Like what, in the whole year that you were together, did you not notice?
For a year?
Or isn't that what he said? Like he's in third year.
Oh yeah, they've been over a year now. Yeah, and it's in the last 3 months they've been kind of, you know.
In the whole year, kind of, you know, did you not notice any alcohol intake, any drug intake?
But remember, they're at uni.
You're at uni as well, and we all know uni is hell. I'm sorry, it is.
Maybe uni's affecting her to the point where she's dealing with other, like using alcohol and smoking to sort of deal with that. And maybe she doesn't want to talk to you. Sounds a bit sad though, but maybe she doesn't want to really open up to you.
Yeah.
But,
it's really sad, but I don't know. We all know that when you're dealing with something that's deep, or you feel that is deep, you're going to push people away. And I don't know, I suppose think about the dynamics of your relationship. What is it really like? Are you both open to talking to each other about anything and everything? How do you react to your partner when they tell you something that's deep to them? Evaluate your own reactions.
That's true.
Kind of, if my partner tells me something that's deep to them and not to me, how do I react in a certain way that next time they want to tell me something, they're going to be like, okay, I don't really want to tell you right now because this is how you react.
Like maybe you've been pushing her away when she wanted to open up, and now she feels as if she can't do that. We're just assuming.
It's not blame, it's reflection.
No, reflection,
because it could be the other way around for her as well. Like, how does she react when you tell her something? It's like, it's a two-way street.
It is. And I think he said also, I'm worried about that he's pulling away, so I'm worried now and feel like I'm pulling. So maybe he feels as if, because she's doing all of that, he needs to be distant. So you feel as if you need to be distant, and I think that would make matters worse, actually. I think you should be there for her, regardless if she sort of opens up or not. Just be there for her and let her know that she, you know, you are there, so that you can sort of support her with what she's going through. If you pull away difficult as well, I don't know.
I think I'm like that as well. When I sense something is going on, or you know, someone is going through something and is acting a certain way, I'll kind of pull away because I'm just a passive person. I don't like confrontation, because pulling away will mean like, okay, I don't really have to talk about whatever it is you're going through. But in the end, it gets too much for me that I actually end up being confrontational. And you can, the person that you're confronting will either tell you or push you away even more. But you've got to try. Like, you've got to ask, what's going on? Is there anything I can help with? It's a very difficult one. Depends on your tolerance. Depends on
There's
you
a lot of
yourself.
Factors, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors that come into this. It's not really a simple, yes, you do this and then that's what happens and you solve the problem. There's a lot to think about it, because you mentioned sort of if you know, dig, you might push her away if you ask too many questions. But I think that's just more of a fear. You know, sometimes we get a bit scared that if we ask too many questions, then it would just sort of escalate the situation more. But really and truly, maybe that's what, maybe that's what she wants. Maybe she wants you to ask those questions that you feel as if are not going to be helpful. Maybe she wants you to dig a little bit deeper. But yeah, I think so. He wants to know basically what he can do to help her to be more open.
Okay. First and foremost, you could maybe address what you've noticed. Just be like, I've noticed that, you know, you're not opening up to me as much. You're maybe going out and maybe drinking a little bit too much, or to a point, to an extent that I've never really seen before. Not trying to confront you, just letting you know that I'm worried. And I really want to know if something is going on with you. And I know that being on this side of the things, of the problem or the relationship, it can be quite hard not to show your annoyance, especially with her telling her best friend and not you. That could bring obviously emotions of negativity. Try not to bring that. Try to leave that at the door for a minute, and if things escalate, then
that is true.
Because you're trying to approach a deer at the moment, so you have to be kind of, gentle,
sensitive,
tread on eggshells, but at the same time be assertive with how you feel.
Yeah,
like, I get that you're going through a rough time, but this is making me feel this way.
Yeah. I was thinking as well, how would it make him feel? So like, I guess if you're trying to get your girlfriend to be a bit more open, and it's been happening the last 3 months, it's a bit of a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that affect you? Well, we don't know, 'cause can't answer, but
it's been 3 months, but I don't know anything about this person, or I don't know if there's a way of speaking to you, but I just wanted to know, like, what have you done to try and get out of her?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, have you approached her, or like really think about how you're reacting to this situation, because it's really important.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling this way, and what is it that's making me feel this way? Why am I reacting this way?
Yeah.
And then it might help you to approach a little bit.
That's true.
Somehow.
So yeah, I think we've given you quite a lot of different scenarios on how to sort of tackle this issue. I guess generally speaking, in terms of making her more open, you can't really force her to do that. You just have to allow her to do that in her own time. I think the most important thing is just to be there for your partner and make sure that she understands that, and just support her. Do take time out for yourself. No one says you can't take some time out. But yeah, just be there for her. If you feel as if you're just pushing her too much, then obviously reduce that. But yeah, I think generally speaking, just make sure you're there for her in every way.
Yeah. And if it gets really, really, really bad, I think you should... I know that the GP is a scary place, but...
The GP.
Oh. The GP, everyone's scared of the GP. I can promise you that.
I can't remember last time I went, actually.
Especially to go to them and tell them about how you feel.
They're so dismissive.
Very, but don't tell them that.
Oh, sorry. They're not dismissive?
No, they're not all dismissive.
No, not all dismissive.
No, not all of them.
No.
I mean, the GPs at
not all
Uni
of them.
of Kent, when I approached, they were quite supportive.
I can't even remember them, Did I even see GP?
Just speak to your girlfriend about, like, is this a problem that we need some help with together? Because the first thing I would say would be, like, do you need to speak to a GP? Do you need some help or something? Like, in a nicer way, obviously. I don't
Go and get help. No, don't say that. Be nice about it.
Yeah, so key points is to try to be patient. Ask what's wrong in a nice and gentle sensitive way. Take some time out for yourself. Remember that just because your partner's going through something, it doesn't mean that you have to go through that. You don't have to live that way vicariously. Like, it's not, I suppose, as harsh as it sounds, their problem is not your problem. Like, if it's a personal problem for them, especially with their family, it's not your problem.
You can't do anything.
There's literally there's not much you can do apart from support.
That's true.
And
I think you've covered all the points. But yeah, take care of yourself, and thank you for sharing that dilemma.
Thank you.
On to dilemma 2. Okay, let me just get that up.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a lengthy one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That is a lengthy one.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Hi, I hope you guys are enjoying hosting the pod. I'm so happy you guys are doing dilemmas now, because I really needed to get this off my chest to someone I didn't know. Yes! Yes! Oh, thank you. We are enjoying hosting the pod. Thank you so much. We're really enjoying it. Thank you. Okay. So I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years now. Everything's been fine. The odd argument here and there, but that's natural. Nothing too much. The problem is that my boyfriend has just failed his 3 assignments this year in his degree. Which are important, and he's now in 2nd year, and these years matter.
Yeah.
Okay. The uni are now sending him letters, and he's being called into meetings to suggest whether he wants to continue at the uni, let alone the course. Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
This really gets him down as he's the eldest sibling in a single-parent household, so he feels as if he's got responsibility to achieve. Okay. From this, he seems to be changing from the outgoing person that I know to a more timid person. And he's timid both in arguments and in the bedroom, as he rarely initiates sex anymore.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why I laughed there. Anyway.
So childish.
Yeah.
Why are you so childish?
Girl.
Yeah.
Anyways. And he's not just the jokey, carefree guy that I fell in love with. He even sometimes just rolls over in the middle of sex and says he doesn't want to do it.
Oh,
This is deep.
No, but this is real.
This is
Stop
real,
it.
sorry.
But
This
it's
is so
real.
deep. I can't even lie. Oh my gosh. Okay. Although sometimes I believe he might be cheating. This is what I was thinking. That's why I'm giggling.
Okay.
I have no way to prove this, and he always reassures me he isn't. His best friend says he's not, but who cares what that guy thinks? Like he's gonna tell me the truth.
What?
Really?
How can you say who cares what that guy says?
Okay. Regardless, the exams have really affected him, and I don't know what role I can play as his girlfriend. I don't know what role I can play as his girlfriend to help him get through this. Everything he is doing is a turn off for me. Oh my gosh. And I'm starting to doubt whether I need this energy moving forward. What should I do, and how do you suggest I move forward? I'm still young, and I don't want to be held down by this energy when other people are giving off better vibes.
Wow.
Please help. Girl, you were in distress. Girl.
A damsel.
A damsel in distress. Oh my gosh. So there's 2 parts here. There's what I got from it, there's the uni part. So he's not doing well at uni, and of course that's going to affect his mood and impact your relationship. Because at the end of the day, guys, what we've learned is that, if you've listened to our episodes before, is that our partners or our friends, they can affect our moods as well. Okay? So if someone close to you is going through something, it can easily affect how you feel.
Easily.
Okay? So him going through uni stuff and it's, he's not doing really well, that's going to affect you because you want him to do well, and if he's upset about it, then yeah. And then we've got a part about the relationship side, okay? So we've got the whole sex and everything else surrounding that, and how that's being affected. Okay, so what should we address first? The uni bit
part. I think we should go by order.
By order, okay.
Yeah.
So with uni, I guess what he's doing is he needs to sort of talk to his tutor. What did he do? He did speak to his tutor, didn't he? Oh, they're sending him letters for meetings. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the bit where it's so scary for him, probably, because
The letters are coming through.
yeah. This is the bit where he could easily sort of quit and not go back to uni. Okay, so this is where you step in, and support him. Okay, and by that I mean just being really encouraging. If he's failing his assignments, what are the assignments like? Why is he failing those? What is going wrong? Okay, maybe he needs extra support in those assignments. What can they do? Can you resit it? Maybe he needs to speak to the course leader. Yeah. Or what do they call them? The lecturers. I should know this, but seminar leaders or the course, whoever's marking the coursework or the assignments. Maybe they can speak to. Maybe he can speak to them and see what he can do to achieve those marks, or at least a pass. So that he can get through to 3rd year. Yeah. I know 2nd year is really important, because if you don't pass that year, then it's over for you.
Yeah. You can retake.
You can. Yeah, and you can retake as well. You can redo your assignments. I know he said he's failed his first 3. But that's not the end,
It's not. It's really not. It's actually...
First 3 assignments in 1 module. Do you know how many modules you have? It's okay.
I think that's something that's not spoken about, is the pressure to do well amongst all young people. So with the assignments, see, people are so scared to fail the first year and their second year. We forget there's a retake. There's a retake, and I know that it's inconvenient, and that's the worst case scenario. Actually, the worst case scenario is that you can't pass at all. And even with the retake,
no second chance.
And then what? You drop out. You don't have a job.
Yeah, and
that's the worst case scenario. Yeah. But you fail this course. Guess what? You can go and apply for another one.
That's true.
No, maybe this course is not, honestly,
maybe this course isn't for him. It's sometimes we need to sort of realize what is actually good for us and what isn't,
and what's there.
What is there? Like, look at the options.
And that's the thing though, that we get told that there's options, but I think it's the pressure that's been put on us, and we put on ourselves to succeed the first time.
And if you don't,
especially him being the eldest in a single parent, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. That's like that you've got to be the breadwinner. You've got to be the smart one, and it's very difficult. But I think, like you said, reach out to the tutors. If you need a private tutor, that's an option too. Like, drop your pride a little bit sometimes, because I know I'm scared to get a tutor, because then for me it's like admitting I need help, and it's kind of like, maybe I'm not smart enough to do this myself.
You know, people who have private tutors
do well.
They actually do. Like, my brothers all have tutors. I wish I had tutors when I was younger, but my younger brothers, they all have tutors.
Oh, really? Private ones?
Yeah, my mum pays for them every week. Can you believe? You can see who's favourite. But they have it in maths and English. And it's sometimes not even about because they're not doing well, because they are, but it's about
extra.
They're basically doing extra homework. So with my brother with science, he wants to do like triple science basically.
Wow.
So he's trying to be ahead of the game. So that's what the tutor's there for. And I really wish that I had that, like, you know, extra support, because there are times where you're not going to pass an exam, you're not going to pass an assignment. Do you know how many times I failed, like, different assignments or exams, A-levels? If you knew what I went through during A-levels, like, I saw you on one of my... You know,
what?
Yeah, but
you?
It wasn't me, it was actually because I didn't mark all of the...
Okay, I see.
But still, when I saw that, I was thinking, wow.
Am I dumb?
Yeah. And actually, no, with biology, I got a D. And then I realised it's not for me. So what Kim said, you know, sometimes we need to realise, is that subject for you? Is that course for you? And I changed it. Or no, actually I dropped it and carried on with other courses. So sometimes you just need to realise, is this actually for me? You know? And if it isn't, what can I do?
Exactly. And just remember, it's not the absolute end of the world.
It's not the end. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you right now, I'm studying a course. It's like it's equivalent to a master's. Oh no, it's a BTEC master's.
BTEC. There's a term for BTEC masters.
Stop it. It's accredited, okay? It's accredited by the British Psychological Association.
It's a postgraduate.
I think
it's real.
It's a postgraduate. Anyway, it's psychological wellbeing practitioner, and I'm telling you right now, I've failed pretty much at least one assignment per module. 1 or 2 assignments per module. And you know why this is deep? Is because if I fail the course, I lose my job, because it's together. Like, I have to work for the uni, and then I have to go to uni for the work. Like, they're both partner.
Together.
Yeah, they're both in partner. And if I get sacked in my job, they kick me out of the uni. If I don't pass the course, they kick me out of my job. Like, it's actually quite deep. But I'm chill.
No, for real. In this,
in this life.
In this life.
I'm not going to kill myself.
No, so for real. Because in this life, it's hard.
Yeah. I'm not going to kill myself.
No. In other words, don't stress. Sometimes, as you get older, you start to realise, what are we really stressing for? Like, why? Like, things that we think are so deep. So, for example, your partner at uni, you know, probably that is, you know, the end, or, you know, if he doesn't pass, then he's finished. But sometimes we need to just realise that there's this world, there's much more than just uni, you know. There's so much you can do as well. So we just need to stop wasting our time thinking, okay, let me just continue with this course.
Uni it's not. Me and my older sister, we both studied uni, right? She's a qualified nurse, and I'm working in mental health. Uni, I've done my masters or doing my masters. She's doing like additional. She's band 6 nurse now. And guess what? My older brother and my little sister, who never even my little sister, she didn't do well in sixth form, bless her. She didn't go to uni. My older brother didn't get good grades either in GCSE, and he didn't go to uni. Guess what? They earn more than us. And I'm telling you, by double, probably.
Yeah, probably.
By double.
A whole meal.
Yeah. It's not it's not the end.
Yeah, it's not.
There's so many ways around this.
Yeah, it's not the end. So let him know about the options that he has, basically. As a girlfriend, all you can do is just support and encourage.
Yeah, really and truly.
Really and truly, because you can't do the homework for him, because that's plagiarism. You can't do that. You can't. It's cheating. You can't do the assignments for him. I'm sure you would love to do it for him.
No,
but you can't.
don't, because that's like called being a mug.
It is, and you're not helping him anyway.
You're not helping him, because he'll fail the next assignment.
Yeah.
And the next one.
Yeah.
And the next one.
True.
Because he didn't do the first one himself.
He didn't learn.
So you don't do stuff like that. Don't take shortcuts. Just use the resources that you have.
That's there. So support him in every way possible. Okay. And then with the second bit, where you said he's changing from, being outgoing to now being quiet, and in the bedroom he's not as active.
Yeah. I'm just giggling because I'm nervous. My parents are just outside.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So he's not being active.
No, yeah.
Basically, with that, think about it. If your mind is somewhere else, your libido is low.
Yeah.
My G. Like,
it's true.
It's true though.
It's a side effect.
It is a side effect. So be a bit understanding why he is not really initiating as much, because he's probably thinking about his uni work and how he's gonna.
Sad.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking.
No, but it's true.
He's probably thinking, how am I gonna pass?
How am I gonna do?
What am I gonna tell my mum or dad, whoever is the parent?
Yeah.
So he's not really thinking about, and you're probably thinking, I just want enjoyment, but he doesn't want that right now. So be understanding. Sometimes it's not all about us. It's about, how can we actually be there for the other person? A relationship is two ways, and we have to sometimes compromise. We have to compromise. I'm sorry, we have to reduce our own feelings a little bit in terms of, like, the bedroom stuff, so that we can help our partner.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's a common side effect of low mood. It is.
If you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood.
No, for real. No, if you're stressed.
Yeah, if you're stressed.
You tell me right now that when you're extremely super duper stressed and you're feeling so low that you're gonna want to just jump on someone. Like,
no.
I mean, some people do,
True.
Some people do.
No, some people do. That is true, as a stress reliever.
Yeah.
But for him, it's not.
It's a mask, though, isn't it? Like, you're still feeling quite low.
Afterwards, you're crying, so. You're crying. But, in that aspect, don't take it too personal, I think. I don't think it's about him not finding you attractive or anything like that.
No, but she thinks that he's cheating.
Oh.
It's not, it's not that.
I mean, me being me. I mean,
she let the crazy out.
Yeah, me being me, in the back of my head, I'll be like, But then, actually, no, would I think that way? I'm not too sure. If he hasn't, to be honest, if my partner has never shown me traits of cheating and all that stuff, like, he's been good, I wouldn't even think that.
Yeah.
I would really think it's the uni thing.
What? Yeah.
So.
What's your relationship
Yeah, what
like?
is your relationship like?
What is it like?
Because if he's been like that, then, I mean, I'm not encouraging it, but maybe do some detective work and see if that is the case. But I really don't think that's the case. I really think it's because of what he's going through, and that's just making him a bit more reserved.
Yeah.
But if you want to do the detective work, let me know, because I can do that
Oh,
for you. I will find out for you.
Stop it. You're reinforcing bad practice.
Is it?
No, seriously, do the investigation.
Yeah, do the investigation.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But I really, honestly, just be relaxed about that. I think he's just very stressed out about uni. You've got nothing to worry about.
Try your best to be understanding.
Yeah.
If that's something that you're worried about, maybe ask him. Just being like, I noticed that you're a bit different. Is it anything to do between us? Like, is it something about our relationship? We didn't address the
bit where she's like, everything he does is a turn off for me, and I'm starting to doubt whether I need this energy.
Yeah, that was the end, wasn't it? I am a firm believer of doing what you want, and if you feel that this is something that you can't handle yourself, like if this is something that you don't want to handle, do what you want.
Yeah,
that's probably not what some people want to hear, but it's true.
Yeah.
Like if it's too much and you feel that this is something that you can't handle or this is something that you don't want to deal with, then do what you have to do. You got to protect yourself as well in the end.
Yeah, it's very true.
But I'm saying this, do this after you've tried to really find out what's going on, and you can safely say, look, I tried with you, but this is just not happening.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
At least try first.
Try.
And if you really can't get an answer, if it's not working out, then consider the other option.
Wait, what's the other option?
To leave?
Oh yeah. No, for real. Sometimes let's not stay in a situation where you feel as if it's not really. Going anywhere.
Because there's a point.
There'll be a point.
Yeah, to which it will affect you, and you'll start to mirror the way that your partner behaves.
No, true.
And if you're not, and if you're not strong and steadfast within yourself,
I like that word.
Know that what they're going through isn't your problem. You'll immerse yourself into that problem.
Whoa, immerse! What is happening today? But
that becomes you.
Wow, that is beautifully written. Beautifully said.
This is what my counsellor said.
Really?
I'm just passing the knowledge on.
Wow.
Word to Jan.
Word. Real rap. But yeah, what Kim said, But we hope that's been helpful. If you have any more questions, then feel free to email us, DM us. Anything, really. We're here.
We'll try, because we've only had 2 today, we could take some time on each, but if we get a bunch of DMs, then we'll try and get through them.
We'll try. We'll have to break it up, but
DM us, message us, email us.
Doesn't matter how long your dilemma is. See how long these were.
We'll never ever say your names or anything like that. As you can see, we'll keep it private. And we don't speak, me and Chrissy don't speak of anything that anyone tells us outside of ourselves. So yeah.
So
what's wrong with you? Okay.
Our next dilemma session minisode will be, I don't even know actually.
I don't know.
But the next time, we'll...
Yeah, guys, spread the word. Spread the word.
Yeah, please spread it. Maybe your friends have got dilemmas.
Yes.
Or you
have a dilemma.
Or your... Or your friend's friend has a dilemma, but
your friend has that your friend has a dilemma that they don't want to talk about it, so you can talk about it.
That's what I was trying to say.
That's what I meant.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So
spread the word.
Thank you for listening. Bye. Oh, what are we gonna say? Oh, sorry. Make serious topics a casual chat.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.